This is the NFL on EA Sports, and football has returned to America's finest city, San Diego, California. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Chargers of San Diego. On the visitor sideline, Pete Carroll, the coach of the Raiders. These guys looking to finish off their probable run from wild card team to conference champions. Across from him, Charger head coach Jim Harbaugh. These guys earned the right to host this game, and now just one win away from solidifying their spot as the best team in the conference. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
A gain of 9.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
At the 44-yard line.
Again, it's Hampton, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Chargers first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And we all know how talented this guy is, who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
59, wide 80. Ready.
From the 50, here's Herbert. He'll get this complete to Trey Harris. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Set. 380. Right.
On first down, it's Hampton. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
14 more yards. That's a San Diego first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. He gets it complete to Harris. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
That's another Chargers first down.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 41 yards rushing for him now. A great start to this AFC title game. Here's Herbert. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. On the handoff, it's Hampton. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. It's 1st and goal, a chance for the first points of this AFC title bout. Herbert going to keep it on the sneak, and he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Chargers are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
For the extra point, Cameron Dicker.
And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay awake back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Here's Daniels. That's caught. Jack Besh with it. Now 3rd down and 7.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Daniels. Open man is Myers. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for Las Vegas. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Daniels looking to throw.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. A loss of 4 that time on a sack, and it brings up 2nd.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
To the air goes Daniels.
Now the ball comes loose.
And one of the linebackers has got it.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. They've got a 7-0 lead as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Baylor tight. Go.
They'll work inside here. Hampton.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
On the tackle.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Raiders' 40-yard line.
Here's Herbert.
Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Set. Ready.
Up the middle, it's Hampton.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Black 80. Black. Ready.
Herbert. Trying to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over at their own 14-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far. They just threw something away on that snap. And let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And a ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of a coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. It doesn't always work out, though.
Tally, that is catch number 1 for him to this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
10 yards. And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10.
Now Daniels. Throw right side looked in here by Besh. Now second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
A 7-yard gain. And the Raider first down. A gain of 7. First down, Las Vegas.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. A run straight ahead with Genty. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Throwing now is Daniels. It's complete into the hands of Myers. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. From the 41, here's second down and 5. On the give, Genty. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And it brings up third down.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
And the Raider first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Raiders.
On first down, it's Genty. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
That's another Raiders first down.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are 1 game away from the Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
Right back to Genty on first down.
And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
This is 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll go again with Genty.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And the Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Las Vegas first down. first and goal, Raiders.
Back to throw. Daniels. That's to the pylon, incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Looking to throw. Daniels. On the throw, running too much that time. It's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jaden Daniels, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this one up. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns third and goal into a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Chargers ready to take over. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7. Begin 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax them.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, penalties don't usually hurt as much as that one does. That is a monster gain wiped out by the flag.
And you and I both know that an offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal game. You've got to take advantage of them. When you give one away because of an avoidable penalty, that's a major disadvantage. It just steals away every bit of momentum you just generated with that play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now it's Herbert. He's got Harris running the slant. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this. And we'll see, maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
Set. 380. Good out. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Ready?
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Over the middle, complete. It's Harris. And he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Back to throw here, Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there. As that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Clearing. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
The 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it?
At the 11-yard line.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Hey, go lion. Set. Go.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Herbert now. They'll try and do that. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 14-7.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll look to throw now on first down.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
Here's a toss to Genty, headed right.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, Daniels. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Las Vegas first down. First down.
Back to throw. Daniels. This will be caught at about the 5. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Santos' kick is up and through.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field. 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
The Charger drive about to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And they'll have good field position here following the interception. Build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. On the give, this is Hampton.
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
85 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
It's 2nd and inches.
A run once more with Hampton. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Omari and Hampton. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that. I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away.
Able to slither by.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Daniels.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Raider first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Raider first down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
At the 46-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Short throw caught by Bowers.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
On the give, Genty. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20.
18-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
He finds his man, complete. It's Myers. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Las Vegas.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 7-yard line.
Now a hand out to Genty. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Genty taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been a good workhorse. I use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some more people, wide receivers, who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Ball under 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this one finds McConkey. Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down.
7-yard gain. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Give her to Hampton. 114 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Out of the gun, Herbert. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 23. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
Chargers first down.
A run. Here's Hampton. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
And a
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Again, it's Hampton.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Herbert over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Down to tack on the extra point.
And this one gives these guys a 12-point lead. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now here on EA Sports, or the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score of the final play of the 3rd quarter.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle.
And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession gigantic. To throw is Daniels.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get out.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From the 33, here's 2nd down in the yard. On the toss, Genty.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Here's Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Now it's Genty. And he's going to get cross midfield and into Charger territory.
He's across midfield.
The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet. Down like a big 3rd down play.
And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Daniels looking to throw. Open man right side, Myers.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On his own, ready to give to Genty. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Deion Henley on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup.
In motion left goes Myers.
And 7 at the Chargers' 25-yard line.
To the air goes Daniels. Open man is Myers.
Daniels pass.
Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. Now Daniels. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Myers in motion right. On fourth down, here's Daniels. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
And that's going to be good for the Chargers' first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Here's Herbert. Got a man and he hits him in stride. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4. They'll work inside here, Hampton. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go do the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 160 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys to the Super Bowl. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he will have a Charger first down, and that should be the run that gets him to the finish line.
That'll go as a pickup of
8.
Brendan, every great running backs coach that I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Hampton. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Kappa. Set.
Hampton going to try to punch it in.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Omarion Hampton
With his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chargers are Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that will make this a 19-point game. A 10-play drive that time. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. Now their backs really against the wall now. They knew how tough this would be on the road, AFC title game, and they have gotten all they could handle and then some. Throwing now is Daniels. Short throw caught by Bowers. Now a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
Call it a gain of a yard. And it'll be 4th down.
Here's A.J. Cole now.
And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
The Chargers, they are heading to the Super Bowl. Thanks to you all for watching, and good night.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.